Hello viewers, and welcome back to another very special episode of Aerospace Matt. In the wake of Artemis 2, I thought that this would be the perfect opportunity to release this video that I've kind of had for a couple years now. In today's episode, I attempt to fly the Space Shuttle. Now for those of you who've been watching this channel for a while, you know that I've built a few RC Space Shuttles in the past. I've never actually flown those RC Shuttles actually. I've had my dad fly them while I fly the drop aircraft. Well, that's about to change today. So a couple years ago, I actually had the opportunity to attend the Boeing Museum of Flight near Renton, Washington, and this is where their old headquarters was, the big red barn. And actually, they have a full fuselage trainer, which is what the shuttle astronauts practiced, egressing the spacecraft, just basic tasks in and around the orbiter. And so they finally, after the shuttle program was retired, put that in the Boeing Museum of Flight. And they have a simulator right outside the hatch. So I had to try it out. Now, I've actually never had any experience flying anything. I've never flown DCS, never flown Microsoft Flight Simulator. I've never had any experience actually sitting in a mock-up of an aircraft and piloting it. Never done that. So this begs the question, can someone who's only flown RC airplanes fly the NASA Space Shuttle? Well, I guess we're about to go find out. Let's give it a try. Ah yes, instant replay.
Okay, it's on.
Push my door.
You're on. Gotta go left.
I'm doing it.
Or you can do a donut to come back. Do a donut to come back.
Heading alignment circle.
Overgy.
It's coming around. Oh, is that all they're giving you?
Yeah.
It wouldn't go.
while this thing's...
I know.
All right, so the first couple of pitch-only landings worked pretty well. Of course, all you're really doing is controlling the nose of the orbiter. You're not doing any roll or any yaw. So that was pretty cool. I enjoyed flying it like that. So then I tried the intermediate mode, and I'm not sure what was going on with that, but it clearly needed to be reworked or rebooted or something, because full left deflection, it was still rolling to the right. I'm not sure what was going on with that. So I tried a couple times, as you saw, and both times I was trying to get it turned around in a hang alignment cone to come back to the Kennedy Space Center runway, and it just, I guess I ran out of energy or something, and the simulator said that I was crashed, allegedly. So I guess it just wasn't gonna work. So the pilot seat simulator is not working. So we got a couple people in line behind me. I'm gonna go look at some more stuff, and then we'll come back and we'll see if I got an open spot to try again. Got it? All right, film me real quick. Did you land it? Oh.
Discovery Houston, on center line, on glide slope, looking good. Space out.
It's filming.
Still got you right on, looks great.
So this is one with roll control, ladies and gentlemen, who's watching this. So that one doesn't work, but this one does.
5,000. Radar altitude, checking. Good, you red, and you right, looks like we're right on. 3,295. Discovery Houston, we will be drifting around the nominal glide path. Continue to follow the guidance out. Did the guys move on? Okay, how about on the gear, please? Roger, got it. 1,000. 500.
Oh, I'm low.
We're too low, Cougar. We're too low, Cougar. Give me some power. Some more power. Power.
I'm low and I'm left.
40, 30, 25, 5.
Nope, wrecked it. We're gonna try it again here.
I stalled it. Pilot error.
500, 295, 100, 300, 280, 170. Okay, everybody, right here, strong. You're down a lot. 10, 41.
Oh, you're kidding.
Okay, something's wrong with the simulator, because that would have been a successful landing. Yes, it was beyond the exterior of the runway, but there was still a little bit of runoff there. I could have technically been fine. The gear were down. It was on cement. That would have been a successful landing in real life, even though it would have been short and the astronaut would have had to go back through training. But that was totally a good landing. So it's not good until the simulator says it's good. So we're gonna try it again.
Discovery, stay on, sit low, recommend you take that. 9,000. Okay, how about on the gear, please? Roger, got it. 1,000.
I'm off. Oh, I know. I'm off.
95. Gear down to 155. 25. 20, 30.
Just level it.
30, 185.
Level.
20, 180.
It's not gonna let you do it.
All right, officially my worst shuttle approach yet, and that was totally pilot error. I got into pilot-induced oscillation and I just stalled it. So I gotta learn. It's a delta wing glider that flies like a brick. I just gotta extend my landing and try to get on the runway and not flare too early, and just it is a difficult thing to fly the shuttle, guys, especially if you've never flown anything before. We'll let my dad try it, see if he's got something that I don't.
Discovery Houston, push, are you drifting
around the nominal glide path. Continue to follow the guidance sign.
2095. Pretty close. Okay, how about over here? Check out 1000.
You gotta have that diamond. Yeah, you're gonna be too low.
You're too low, Cougar, you're too low. That's interesting. One of the missions of Space Shuttle Atlantis actually landed beyond the edge of the runway back at Edwards Air Force Base. We were flying at Edwards Air Force Base. That was a decent landing and it would have been okay in real life, but the simulator says it wasn't good, so we won't count it. Let's keep trying.
Left, line up with the gun.
8,000.
Discovery Houston, show you on center line, slightly high. Suggest you ease the stick forward.
It's like a flight simulator.
Discovery Houston, show you high and to the right. Move the stick forward to the left, please. Line up with the guidance sign.
There's still a lot of white shoulder. Yes, we're gonna get down. Pretty close, 3,000.
But the stick, next speed.
2,000. Okay, how about over here? Check out 1,000.
Oh, don't crash. You're trying to get to the landing, the runway. See the runway over here? Back over here.
I'm trying.
Oh.
400
Press trigger to change view.
75. Here's coming. 200. 260.
You crashed, basically. That's the
Right here,
thing.
now. You're down and locked. 230, 240, 20, 230. 10, 215, 4, 215, 1, 210. 200, 100. Touchdown.
Touchdown. Yeah.
Welcome back to Earth, Math.
Okay, we're done.
Welcome home. Congratulations on a great flight.
Welcome
Yeah!
home.
Edwards Air Force Base, where all the test flying happened. Successfully landed Space Shuttle Discovery. Woo!
Finally, yours truly, your favorite RC airplane pilot, has landed the space shuttle with no prior experience in any kind of simulator whatsoever. Oh my goodness, what an incredible experience. The shuttles, I grew up watching the tail end of the program, watching the final flight lift off in 2011, and just thinking, well, I don't think anybody's ever going to fly one of those again. But the fact that there's a simulator that I was able to go fly and land with no experience. The shuttles, like I said, they were part of what got me interested in aviation back when they were still flying. You know, the most incredible aircraft ever built. It launches like a rocket, it lands like an airplane, and it goes to space, which is very impressive. So, very excited that I actually had the opportunity to go land a space shuttle in a simulator, of course, not in real life. Sadly, I don't think any of us are going to get that chance. The question of can an RC airplane pilot fly and land the NASA Space Shuttle? Yes. Yes, they can. All right. That's going to do it for this episode of Aerospace Matt. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. This is one of the most special episodes that I've had, and I was waiting for a perfect opportunity to release it. And after sending 4 astronauts around the moon on Artemis 2, the time was right. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Main gear. Landing gear now down and locked. Main gear touchdown. Pilot now deploying the drag chute.
Welcome back to Earth, Math.